Welcome everybody to Icy Advice headquarters, and today on the HQ we are going to be checking out a Halo MCC mod showcase. 3 mods lined up, some crazy campaign missions with some crazy custom stuff that you probably have never thought of being in Halo. And I must say, some of the custom stuff in this is some of the coolest stuff I've also seen. From Dinosaurs to custom ARs, DMRs, custom enemies, shielded jackals, and much, much more. Make sure to drop a like on this video and hit the comment section down below with what you think of each of these mods. And without further ado, let's check them out. Starting off with Desolate December. So, Desolate December is got to be one of the craziest Halo missions I've ever played. And I gotta say, it is a very interesting custom mission. There's a lot of custom assets, from custom weapons to obviously this Falcon here in Halo 3 that is fully functioning and genuinely feels like you're actually flying the Falcon from Reach, but in Halo 3, in Halo 3's engine with its different physics systems and all that kind of stuff.
This is White Tip coming in with UAV surveillance in the area. 547, do you read?
Affirmative, White Tip. I have sight of the Covenant carrier. What is the designation on this one?
Let me check. All I have so far is the name of it. Tony is calling it Dinosaurs.
Great, they are invading our planets and stealing our ship names.
Anyway, 547, clear out the iceberg. Tell me if you find any intel in there. Once it's clear, I can send them to transport.
So these enemies are all Covenant, also custom Covenant units. Some of the models are taken from Reach. Halo CE, Halo 2, I believe, is also in there. Halo CE as well. This mission definitely has a vibe of Halo CE.
White Tip. I cleared the iceberg. Their surveillance is down.
Copy. I'm sending in a Stingray. Be on the lookout near Snav's point, I said.
This next portion is the boat portion, where we actually end up running into a Megalodon. Yes, you heard that right. There is this very interesting design of a Megalodon as it slams into the water there. Our raft here.
547. Your next objective is to destroy the AA guns on the west side first. We can't bring you in backup to take down the man of war if our birds get shot down.
Okay, this is pretty freaking sick. So we're actually using a Warthog that's kind of merged into a boat. Oh my! Shark to the right.
Reinforcements!
Fire at him! Holy shit, he shoots fire out of his mouth. Looks like we have Covenant forces as well that are on ships.
Hey, you want some?
Fire away!
Ah, nice and smooth now, nice and smooth!
Alright, let's beach land. So I must say, all these custom units and custom weapons just coming together and actually working pretty properly. There's nothing that's too overpowered. There's nothing that's too underpowered. Everything is pretty balanced, honestly, in this mod. It's pretty impressive, honestly. As you can see, the damage output for the AR, that custom SMG in this Magnum, or, Jesus, suppressed DMR, it's actually pretty balanced.
This is 547. The AA guns aren't even assembled yet. I don't think we have too much to worry about right now.
Alright then. Looks like we got them with their hands down. I'm sending in some backup. We want to secure the iceberg into a system to get the AAs ready over second place for their ships.
Jesus. The hell are these wraiths firing? Wipe out the Covenant forces. Probably help my friends over here. I do like, however, how they have custom units here. They're like in Arctic uniforms. So yeah, I must say that I am very impressed with the Halo Wars Marine design. It looks very, very, very natural and good in the Halo 3 engine. I mean, it looks absolutely incredible, actually. I really like the design. Just by default, I already like the design of the Halo Wars Marines, but these ones look really nice in Halo 3, and they don't actually look like oblong or odd. They actually look really good. Get him, he's sort of weak. Man, that Wraith is so cool. Holy crap. Fly away into the water. Whoa, shielded jackals. That's new. Whoa, they got some cool lights too. Cool lighting effects. Whoa! So I believe that this vehicle is actually also from Halo Wars. I don't know what it's called. If you guys in the comment section can let me know what this vehicle is, I'd really appreciate it. It ended up kind of kicking my ass and killing me here. These jetpack elites are also very interesting. Oh my god, he's in all cyan. The only thing I noticed with this melee is it's way too slow, to the point where, like, you can't actually melee the enemies, like, quick enough. You have to actually have, like, accuracy. That is really cool. Those guys are all cyan. That is a really cool design, I'm not gonna lie. Very interesting design, at least.
547. It seems the Covenant has run out of backup. The Marines will stay put and dismantle the AA gun, though I need you on the raiding party. I'm sending you in a Sting right now for you to drive. Follow the nav points and infiltrate the ship.
Final run. Gosh, this looks like we're entering like a Covenant disco place or something. Yeah, so I genuinely do believe that this does look like a Covenant rave disco base. It's very interesting design. It's really cool. You'll see the interior. It definitely is a pretty cool freaking custom built base. And this is definitely the coolest section of the entire custom mission here, where we board the Man of War, they call it, and destroy it from within. And I must say that this next section here, dodging the Wraith shot in real life, this honestly looks very cool. This Wraith design is amazing. Kill him. And I must say that overall this mod is definitely one of the coolest ones. Some freaking hunters to deal with here. Got him. Oh man, that was a cool move. Now we're just gonna punch. This looks like a honor guard Wraith, if that makes any sense. It really doesn't, but that is a cool design for Wraith. Oh, you can actually see the water down there. This is very. Oh god! Come on, boys. I got a sword too. So I must say that this section where we actually fight these sword elites was very underwhelming. Kind of made me sad, honestly. I thought this was going to be like an epic fight. This gold elite is really the only elite that's actually putting up a fight. These other guys just don't really seem to have like pathfinding or something. I don't know.
I am at the ship's controls and I got the hacking device in place. How am I supposed to work this thing?
Warning, warning. Reactor temperature is dangerously high. Coolant systems are critical. Backup systems offline.
Reactors, which should overload it.
Ship meltdown intimate. Evacuate, evacuate, evacuate.
So now our mission is to actually get off
547.
of the ship.
Covenant spec ops teams are trying to take so fast. Start the hacking device now. I have an Albatross link on the site to go for your exo.
So as you can see, I'm very confused. This button and the objective seems to stay up there. For what some reason, it just doesn't go through. I end up just actually tracing back the way we came in, and that was the correct decision. Spec Ops teams are inbound. Stuck him right in the face. Didn't kill him though. Oh man! Grenade planted! Boom! Holy shit! And Spec Ops teams are really trying to kill me here. What are those? Must be another Spec Ops team of some sort. Holy shoot. Dude, they fire. Whoa! So yeah, them fire hunters or needle hunters, I don't even know what they're called. Spec Ops hunters, I'll call them. They ended up kicking my ass and killing me in there. So we ended up actually being able to pick up this Wraith, and it was very useful in this section. Honestly, don't think I would have been able to complete this section without this Wraith, as these guys were deadly. They have crazy damage. And now we have finally completed the mission here. Now all we have to do is get into this boat and get to the extraction point, but not without shooting at the big old Megalodon. This thing is in the thumbnail of the mod. We of course had to engage it a little bit. We did kill it there. And then there was another one that actually spawned behind us. And now it is complete. The mission is completed. And now this disco rave area will now implode from our planet explosives or whatever we did on that device there. And boom, there it goes down in flames. Now I must say, a review of this mod, I would say a 8 out of 10. The only thing I complain about is some of it was just a little bit underwhelming. The voice lines, for example, were really quiet, but 8 out of 10. Let's move on to the next one. Paradise Panic is the next mod in today's mod showcase. Again, this is all from one character, or one creator, excuse me, not character. This is all from one creator that had created these crazy missions, these custom missions for Halo 3. I thought they were pretty fun overall, but here we are with Paradise Panic. Now, essentially what we are doing is we are fighting the banished forces on a mysterious island. Kind of similar to, well, you'll see in a moment here. Yeah, we have a custom MG, which I believe is in some other mods, and then of course, the Falcon makes its mighty return to the mods. Now, if you guys remember, in Desolate December, we were able to use a Falcon as well in that, which is pretty freaking sick, although we didn't ever fly it like we are here. Look at that, so we're like the aerial unit here, and the rest of the units see the ground forces. Look at that, baby! Light them up. Okay, here we are. Are those banished? Nope, those are troopers. Alright, cool. Oh, we do have some enemies.
Be advised, multiple banished stands.
Defend the research building.
Can't let them get inside. Send them off.
So we are fighting banished, as the lady said. We are fighting banished indeed. Oh man. Gotta get rid of that elite immediately. There we go. This is so nice being able to use this Falcon. I don't know if it was intentional to be able to use the Falcon, but I'm using it anyways. Now, here's the hilarious part about this mod. There is freaking dinosaurs in this mod. You guys thought the shark was crazy, maybe? I think this is crazier. When I played the Paradise Panic mission and in the Desolate December, I was like, okay, a shark, that's not super far-fetched. However, having dinosaurs like a T-Rex, and I think these are Baryonyxes or Allosauruses, I'm not even sure what models these are from, if they're from Jurassic Park games or what they're from, but dinosaurs have made it into Halo, baby. Let's go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Anyways, essentially what we have to do here is, like it said earlier, we have to defend this research building from the banished, getting into it. And honestly, this fight here actually isn't too difficult, especially when you use the Falcon. Of course, I use it the entire time, but it wasn't too bad. It is a freaking Lich. Holy shit. Is it gonna shoot that Pelican? No! It shot the Pelican down. Look at the shadow of that thing. It's massive. Banshees! Banished Banshees inbound. We shot that one. No, we didn't. Oh, God, we're hit. So far, none of our gunners have went down, though. Which is very good. Okay, we're getting messed up now. We got all the Banshees. Gonna destroy them for a good measure here.
That banished Lich is falling
Proceed
back
into the
now.
cave.
Our UAVs suggest they are in the cove by the facility. Proceed into the cave now and investigate. Don't worry about the Marines. We have enough men here to keep the facility guarded for now.
Got a problem. Who's got the big stuff?
So now the next part, we have to go into the cave here and fight more banished forces. Check out that Wraith, by the way. The amount of custom assets these guys have put into these mods is honestly amazing. The Wraith shooting itself up against a tree. I kind of forgot about that. Of course, there's some more dinosaurs that make their way into this. freaking T-Rex on the left side here. What? Oh, it's dead. I was wondering why it was just kind of sitting there. Alright, now this portion, I have to say, is probably the worst part of this mission. Overall, the mission was a lot of fun to do, but this is sped up in 1,200 times speed. This took me about a half an hour to actually get through this part. I don't know if there's actually a health bar on, or a amount of health that this Lich has, but I sat here shooting the shit out of this thing for so long. I shot its insides, its shield in there. I tried to destroy it from within, and it just never worked for some reason. So I ended up having to fly the Falcon into the Lich many times, trying to kill the infantry that's inside, and then killing the pilot over and over and over. And the problem that ended up happening is, well, whenever we destroyed the pilot, or killed the pilot, the Lich would actually collapse on us and kill us and take us with it. Like I said, this is probably the worst part of the mission, unfortunately. But here we finally do get it. This is our final try at it. I was actually really close to just giving up on this. It was so unbelievably frustrating. The fact that you just couldn't tell if you were doing damage to the Lich or not. And I get it, it's a custom asset. It's going to be difficult to, you know, make it natural in the game, I guess you could say. But I just wish there was a quicker way of destroying this thing. As I said before, I tried shooting the shield on the right side there, the yellow shield. I thought that it would be similar to that of a Scarab, where you have to destroy their shield in the inside and destroy it from within. And that unfortunately just never worked. As you can see there, I keep looking at it, and the AI troopers that are in, the Marines that are in with me in the Falcon are actually shooting at the driver. Here I'm trying to figure out a way to maybe get up to the driver to kill him from below. But unfortunately, I couldn't figure it out. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys end up playing this mission and to complete it in a different fashion. This is what we ended up doing. Me and the troopers, we just fly in, and they end up killing him, and then we go into the water, and as you guys saw in the sped up part, we were dying over and over.
Nice job. That explosion took the whole island. You've done enough for today's part. I am sending intelligence to get to know you.
And now essentially our mission here is to get off the island after completing our mission objective. So we come up to this big old great door, and get ready for it. There it is. A freaking Spinosaurus. We have to fight a freaking Spinosaurus. I tried flying out the gate. Obviously couldn't fit out with the Falcon. It's too big. But, conveniently, there is a hole. I was able to fly through here. Freaking laser beams. And fly up and out with the Falcon. I thought there was going to be a collision barrier up here, or a kill barrier. But there wasn't anything. So I just flew up and out with the Falcon, and I ended up just killing the Spinosaurus with the Falcon. But yeah, that is Paradise Panic. Overall, I think it's a solid mod. Very interesting to have, you know, dinosaurs in Halo 3. But you know, we've seen crazier stuff. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy. That's Paradise Panic. Let's move on to the Secluded Sunset mission.
Target that is currently within this river, a brute named Pyrocanthus, has been a real pain in our asses during the last few hours of being invaded. Take him out.
Alright, our last mod on today's showcase is Secluded Sunset. Now, basically, the objective of this mission is to kill Pyrocanthus, as you heard in the intro there. I usually try to have those intros in there for when they're campaign missions. One thing I didn't understand in this first portion here is these enemies are actually showing up as green. Now, my initial thought was maybe that's because they want them to not shoot at you, but I couldn't figure it out because those guys on the bridge started shooting at me. But then we start to proceed through the forest in this little jungle area. It kind of reminds me of like a Vietnam area. And this brand new weapon, and it's like a Forerunner assault rifle, essentially is what it is. And I gotta say, this thing shreds. It actually shoots spiker rounds, so it absolutely destroys your target. As you can see there, I absolutely mauled that brute. And then, of course, the dinosaurs make a legendary return, and with a Spinosaurus, and I believe those other smaller ones. I believe they're Allosauruses or something like that. But in the next portion here, we have to fend off some reinforcements. Not a very hard objective, I must say. This is literally all we have to do. Sit here and defend against these boats of enemies, essentially. And I believe these are actually like the banished ghosts, but just made into kind of, you know, boats like this. I must say they look very nice in the Halo 3 engine. I think they honestly look probably the best vehicle looking I've ever seen. They also have a turret on the back there, but I couldn't get any allies to get on the back of it, unfortunately. But we did see the enemies using it there a little bit. Then we have multiple Spinosauruses over here. Again, they just don't really seem to do much to you. But like I said in the last missions, it's impressive that they have freaking dinosaurs. Here you can see me testing to see if they even do damage. They do about 3/4 of your shield when they actually do damage to you. So they can smack you around a little bit, so you definitely got to be careful about that. But I must say, this assault rifle, and I'm going to say it again, it is one of the coolest modded assault rifles I've ever seen. It's a Forerunner, like I said, a Forerunner assault rifle. Now the way you actually design these transitions is you basically hit a teleporter and it teleports you to your objective. So now we are in the sewers where Pyrocanthus is supposedly at. You're defeating most of those infantry there. We move on to a little bit of a group of brute chieftains here, or at least brutes wielding gravity hammers here, and they are chieftains, as you can see. Although they are slightly weaker, I think they're just Pyrocanthus' guards. Knocking that one off the map and then smacking that one. And we basically continue through here. I blow them guys up. And we go on to the next portion here, which actually we fight some elites. And some brutes. And then I believe there is some jackals and stuff that are on the backside there. Shooting at me from a distance here. I thought that little explosion there would be able to kill both of the brutes, but we had to just gun down the last one. Now here he is, Pyrocanthus in the flesh. And I must say, he is not a very hard boss. As you can see here, once we get it started, I absolutely slap Pyrocanthus around. I mean, I absolutely destroy him.
Cybernetic enhancements really do fuck you up.
But the other thing I want to say about this guys' mods is their music selection is absolutely incredible. It kind of reminds me of like an anime type thing. I don't know. The music selection is very anime-like. Using the classic trip mines here to do some good damage to Pyrocanthus. Of course, he's got his overshield activated, but he has a freaking flamethrower. Let me know what you guys think about that. I thought that was pretty freaking sick that he was using a freaking flamethrower. Try to stick him with a grenade there, and we deal the last and final damage here to him in the corner as he sits there and eats this Forerunner assault rifle's rounds. I must say, this was one of the easiest boss fights I've ever done. I mean, I don't even know if you want to call it a boss fight. That was just kind of a fight. Trying to mess with the freaking Falcon here. Of course, got to do a little memeing around here. But ladies and gentlemen, that is everything in today's mod showcase review. Let me know what you guys thought of the video in the comments, not the description, the comment section down below. Drop a like on it, hit that subscribe button, and press that bell icon if you want to be notified the next time I upload. Now, it's not only going to be Halo content on this channel, there will be some other content. But my name is Icy Vice. I'm signing out. Peace.